Good morning, everybody. Today we're gonna play some Tales of Berseria, I think. Sounds fun. I'll play a little bit of everything. Gonna play some Tales of Berseria, get a little bit farther. You sit still too long and it starts the thing again. Which is fine, it's just really loud. Rip our poor ears. Oh, my cat's gonna be a pain, I think. Are you in chat? I don't think so. Okay, let's get started. Let's get started. Oh, we're at 10 hours? Jeez. Looks like we've been playing it that long. We're already at 10 hours. This game is pretty slow on the battle system of unlocking stuff. Expeditioners. Oh, I forgot about that.
Take a look at this.
Tuna soy sauce.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Scout ship setting sail.
I forgot to do that yesterday. We should have stayed on a little bit longer and dealt with it, I think. But we didn't. I kind of forgot. Oh no, oh no. Wait, where are we? No, that's the way. I was wondering how you got recipes in this game. I know the other one. That's the thing with Tales games, they try to like change stuff. Which is fine.
You better be ready.
If you want to live.
Turn around, big boy. Turn around. Turn around so I can hit you in the back.
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
Her outfit with her glasses and her elf ears looks so weird.
You'll be rust on my blade. That's all. How's this? Eat it.
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
I think we messed up our attacks when we changed them earlier. Yeah, I think we messed this up.
Don't waste my time.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem! It's our first day!
Spam, spam, spam. We just a spamming. Art's learned how to learn something. Oh, I didn't pay attention to playing Berseria myself. Good morning, Relentless. I have no clue how this combo works. Why is some of these yellow and why is some of them not? I'm so confused. I don't know.
is ours.
How much is left? I'm 60 hours in. Can't be a whole lot left, right? The crows.
Don't get overcome.
Come on, really?
Yeah, I don't... Yeah, I don't know how long this game is either. I thought it's gonna have a decent amount of length to it, but... not too... Just depends on how much side stuff you do.
Always ready to go.
I wish I had power like that.
Spam, 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 spam. I've been doing all the side stuff, yeah. 60 hours is not that long, I guess. I think that's probably pretty average for an RPG, I guess. Not super long, but not super short either. Kind of thing.
Excellent.
I stopped Persona 5 long? Yeah. I really need to try all the Personas. I haven't really played any of them. Sadly. It's on the list though. 95? Wow. I got a top hat. Looks like such a pleb now. Cute little pleb though. Which is fine, I guess. I feel like 50, 60 hours is a pretty solid length for an RPG. I'm more than happy with that. Especially if there's a lot of games you want to play, you know? I feel like a lot of RPGs, like playing Witcher and stuff, a lot of the length is just like filler stuff. It's, well, I guess bad filler stuff a lot of times, but... Same as playing Dragon Age Inquisition. Like, I really loved the game, but the side stuff
Wow.
was...
Those walls. They're so huge.
That's Logris, the capital of the Empire. They keep demons out by enclosing the city within a great wall.
Humanity has achieved great things on the backs of slave Malakim.
Why the surprise, Laphicet? You've been here before, right?
I have. But back then, I was not who I am now.
I see. Tethered Malakim aren't even allowed the freedom to observe their surroundings.
We'll soon lose such freedom ourselves.
Huh?
We've reached the heart of the Empire, and of the Abbey. Soldiers and exorcists are stationed all around. This is no place for a collection of villains like us.
I'm not looking for a place. All I need to find is Artorias. That's it.
Yeah, me too. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at my save. But yeah, I've been chipping away from that off stream of Witcher 3. I've been doing a lot of the side stuff. I'm currently in the DLC, but I've done most of like the actual side quests and...
When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! One down! Hurricane! Hold up! Hurricane! Hold up! No mercy! Hold up, you!
Come on, really?
I can finally get rid of his locket. Looks like we've had that thing for a while. 30. Oh yeah, I'll definitely just use this.
On to battle!
You're wide open!
Not even worth my time.
And for a while there on Witcher 3, I was trying to do like all the question marks and stuff, but that didn't work out. Skeletor like kind of like turned me off of everything and all those side quests.
Come
Oh,
on,
Skellig.
really?
You'll be rushed on my blade!
Another victory.
Same with Skyrim, I never got all the way through Skyrim. Yeah, Skyrim is one of those amazing games I really love that I doubt I'll ever get all the way through. It's just one of those games, like, it's amazing, but there's just too much to it. I should have went back and bought another, see if I could get lucky and the boot spawned back in.
Looks like you want to die.
I'm not good. Yeah, I agree. Witcher was really amazing. It took me a while to even get started in that game though. It just seems so overwhelming. There's so many games I've started that I need to just finish at this point or at least do most of the stuff I want to do in them. Even if I can't completely do everything I'd like to do in them.
Here I come.
Dead yet? Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
No, I can't die here.
Deception! Form 2!
Disgraceful. No, I can't die here.
How's this?
How do you get it to switch targets? I can't get it to switch. How do you switch targets? I need to kill these snakes, but I can't get it like to do it. I don't know how I switch targets. I can't figure it out. I can't get to like unlock off this guy.
No, I can't die here.
I can't get it to get off this target. I don't know what. I can't remember all these controls. Which is the switch target button? Change targets R1. Why is it not? I pushed R1 and nothing happened. Like 4 times now I've pushed that, trying to get it off this person so we can kill off the little baby character.
Right.
Forget the pain and move! How's that not good?
Thanks.
Light heal up! Light heal up! Light heal up!
That was hard.
To fall here.
That was really hard. Increases drop rate for items that have not yet been collected on hard mode. Instant material obtained by breaking equipment up. This time you other dire foes the same type of increasing strength. It makes it look like you're over your head. You don't risk game or you should escape and try getting catch another fail. That was a tough battle. I don't know how we didn't die from that. We should have. We used a lot of items. It's the first time we've actually had to use items in battle and stuff, though.
Looks like you want to die. Let's go! How's that? Let's go! See this? See this?
Come on, really?
Come on, really? I don't think we got anything new here. No. We do have some new titles. Which none of them seem to ever help us. Yeah, we don't have any other ones. I've never played any of the other Witchers though. I guess it's a goal for eventually maybe. I've heard mixed reviews. Maybe we'll just wait until they remake Witcher before we ever decide to... Before they remake The Witcher 1 and 2, I'm guessing they'll do it eventually. And then we'll play them then. I think that's gonna be my goal. No one passed even with a permit? Why do you gotta be so rude? At least this game's decently long enough too that it'll give me time to decide what to play after this. I'm not really sure what I want.
I'll cut down anyone in my way! Here I come!
You're wide open! How's that? Hold up! Hurricane!
I wish I had power like that.
No, you don't.
Always ready to fight.
Hold up! Hurricane!
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
I really like this game. It's a lot of fun. I really like the battle system. I think I like it more than Vespria's, if I remember. Right? It's been a little while since I've played it. My memory's kind of bad, but it feels like it's a little bit better.
An inspection.
They won't inspect everyone. Just act natural.
Your face
Yes,
is all
natural.
stiff.
I know.
You, in the black coat. Show me your documentation. Well? Your travel permit from the Abbey, where is it?
Foolish girl. How many times have I told you? A magician's apprentice must wear a pleasant grin.
Magician?
Verily, I present to you the traveling troupe of mischievous misfits known across the land as Magilou's Menagerie.
Entertainment for the ceremony?
Why, yes, indeed we are, my dear. Please pardon my uncouth apprentice. Girl,
And
allay the good man's fears and show him the dove trick you've spent all these weeks on. Go to.
yeah, show them all the tricks. Come on, let's do it. No, do it.
Oh, sorry, mistress. I forgot to prepare.
You pathetic little shirker! A proper performer is perpetually prepared!
It's fine. Doves flying around would be a nuisance.
No, this will not do. If you cannot summon a dove, then act like one. Act like a dove.
Cool.
Remember, Magilou's Menagerie manufactures mirth. That was just a small sample for the good citizenry of Logris.
Hey, you can't advertise here! Move along!
As you say.
Just talking till they let you through.
That was a fine ploy, Magilou.
Well, don't expect tricks like that every day. Coo. Oh, that murderous gaze! Coo.
Those doves were amazing.
Just a crude trick. If anything, it just shows the capital's defenses are pathetic.
More like it shows how much confidence they have in those defenses. How many soldiers are here, Laphicet?
The number of exorcists in the capital? At least 1,000. And 2 divisions of guards.
I'd expect no less from the capital. They're not careless. They're covered.
We need transit documents.
See how the citizens smile? To think they were fleeing from demons just a few years ago.
To hold an observance of this scale shows just how much peace their power has brought.
A piece paid for with Laffy's.
Velvet?
It's all good, Relentless. We'll just blame the game on being amazing, you know? This game's way too amazing. Oh, I'll be right back, I guess. This cat's gonna want me fed. He's not gonna quit pestering. Pester, 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 kitty. There's a lot more ingredients in this than a lot. Or not ingredients, recipes. We got a lot of like food stuff. It doesn't last very long at all once you start cooking. How much time we got left in our expedition?
Take a look at this.
Oh, it was done, I didn't even notice.
Scout ship setting.
Right now, Prince Percival is the one ruling Midgand. He's the crown prince.
The Crown Prince. What happened to the king?
The king is in good health, but he's decided to withdraw from public life and leave the kingdom to Prince Percival. He declared that a new way of thinking was needed to save the world from this crisis.
This king sounds like quite the guy.
Prince Percival is incredible too. He's following in the footsteps of the king by working hand in hand with Lord Artorias in the Abbey. As long as we have Lord Artorias and Prince Percival, the future of Midgand is bright. Ask anyone.
Got it. So all of Midgand is on Artorias' side.
It's kind of obvious that everybody likes Artorias, as they say.
The Abbey's job is getting harder and harder. We've all got to give them our full support.
Let's backtrack a bit. Just what sort of organization is this Abbey?
You're kidding me. How do you not even know that?
The Abbey is part of Midgand's Church of the Empyreans. Originally, it was an order of paladins and warrior priests devoted to exorcising evil.
Yeah. The Abbey's official name is the Exorcist Abbey of the Church of Midgand. Nowadays, its members are all called exorcists.
I'm impressed. You've done your research.
So basically they're just one branch of the church, right? For a side branch, they don't really strike me as humble.
Of course not. The High Priest entrusted all his power to the Abbey's leader, Lord Artorias. He's effectively retired.
So the Abbey's leader is at the top of the entire church.
That's not all. The prince also gave Lord Artorias authority over all military and government affairs during the crisis.
Lord Artorias commands Midgand now, and has formed a new theocracy to combat the demon blight.
And that is the origin of the Holy Midgand Empire. The Abbey is its foundation, and its ray of hope.
Wow, okay, got it. The Abbey's a big deal.
Very big deal. Probably just wishful thinking. I think with this speech is just a call for unity. We may have expelled the demons from the city, but we don't know the root cause of the problem. Battle will go on. We get a lot of gold. Request out of stage for the purpose has been accepted. These are dark times. Disorderly conduct of any kind will be punished harshly. Is that quite clear? Perfectly. Thank you for your service. Oh, what a bunch of boats. There isn't anything over here. There are so many stalls of performers gathered for the ceremony. I haven't seen this much cheer in the city in ages. You're absolutely right. I prayed that such a day would come. Nothing softly. Control the rest of the room. Stay in. Always sleep in the end when you get a chance. This one doesn't seem to have as many scenes though when you sleep at the end like the other games have. I kinda like how you find stuff in this game and then it marks it on the map. Instead of just, it always being there. It's kind of a nice little extra reason to look around. A lot of soldiers. That's a lot of soldiers. Always camp out for the local
Mommy,
shows.
when's the prince gonna talk? The exorcists are coming too, right?
I'm sure they will, dear. People are saying it's going to be a very important announcement about the Abbey.
I want to see the exorcists! We need to thank them for saving us from the demons!
You're right. We all have to show them our gratitude and help them however we can.
Yeah! I'll follow the rules, too. I won't be selfish.
They sure are popular.
Because these people don't know the truth.
You think that's so? That the exorcists are fighting the demons they themselves cannot. That's why the people support the exorcists.
I feel like this is very much like Shades of Grey kind of story where the bad guy's not super bad. Just fine. A little bit more realistic than just straight up bad guys. Needed Silky torch, woven with the unique type of silk this armor is durable enough and so smooth. Nice. I guess we'll have to get this one done and then we'll switch. Man, we have so much stuff to do in this game. It kind of makes it like tough to sell stuff. These amber blades we don't need though. Should just sell these amber blades, honestly. Sheesh, look at all that stuff. I don't know if it's better or if it makes any difference if you sell items like by one at a time, or is it better just sell all at once? Some games that makes a difference and some games it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. 16 minutes left on that. I really need more of these boots. I mean, basically everything else, everybody else is pretty much good now. It's just boots that we're struggling with at the moment. To master, yeah. Might as well just break down these garments, honestly, and then, since she's the only one that can wear them, break them down, and then we can, upgrade her weapon. So yeah, I'm near the end. Oh yeah. Monologue time? Wait, what were we just doing? I forgot. Get rid of these two. Heading for the final battle? Are you gonna go straight for the final battle, or is there other stuff you wanna do first? Okay. Anytime we come into town, I bet you a lot of my streams like, now they're gonna sit forever. Going through all the stuff. Going through all the stuff. And everything up to now? Oh, so you're pretty much good then. Did you use a guide, or did you just know what you've done and not done? I'm gonna get blind, yeah. I know it's really hard to do stuff blind, honestly. So I just wasn't sure. I tried to do it blind too, but a lot of times I just get like tired of like hunting for everything, and some stuff in these games like you would never know. Like, I didn't know that you could like chain multiple attacks just by holding like one button to make everybody do their ultimate attack thingy. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay. I think we're pretty much good here. For accessories, let's see.
Listen to those cheers. The royals sure have these folks in line.
Subjects, may I have your attention? It is I, Percival Asgard, Crown Prince of the Midgard Empire. His Majesty, my father, and I are pleased to celebrate with you on this auspicious day.
The ceremony started. It'll be impossible to slip in now.
After the opening 10 years ago, our kingdom faced an existential threat, both from demons and the terrible spread of demon blight. However, one man raised a miraculous sword and stood so that the body and soul of the land
Over there.
would not be
You can
lost.
climb up if you want, but attacking now would
And
be
the name
suicide.
of that man was Artorias Coldbrand! None here, I trust, are unfamiliar with Artorias' noble act. To bring us salvation from demons, he sacrificed everything.
But he's a murderer.
He called Lord Inominat, one of the 5 Imperiums, and blessed us with the strength of the Malachim.
But he's a murderer!
Velvet!
He serves as a shining beacon of reason in this world of turmoil. And reason is what binds us.
But you killed him! You took everything that I loved!
So raise your voices in praise to Artorias' devoted work, to the Savior who purifies evil and guides our flock. Let us call him our shepherd!
Hey, Yan. Welcome to the stream. How are you? How's it going? Sorry, you can talk before they start talking. How are you?
Even though the world was filled with suffering, I had to ask something tremendous of you all. I entrusted you to endure the pains of reason. I asked you to bind yourselves with shackles of your own will. For the only blade that can expel calamity is one forged from unshaking reason and the iron will to do what must be done. And now that very blade stands ready before all of us today. I offer my body and my life in service to the people of this great land. With the blessings of the Empyrean Innominat, I will guide you to a world without calamity. And this world's suffering will be nothing but a distant memory!
But you're the one who murdered.
Fool, they'll see us.
You're the one who killed Laphicet.
What?
The Shepherd
Yeah,
Artorias.
I'm not too bad.
That's who you're after?
Oh, and here I was hoping you'd just straight up pounce on him.
That would be certain death. No. I need a sword of reason and will. That's the only thing that can kill him.
Killing Lord Artorias.
Playing it safe? Boring! Regrettably, it is at this juncture we go our separate ways. I've got a bit of hunting to do.
No one's stopping you.
Goodbye.
Farewell! May your days be fruitful and your nights tormented.
If our enemy's calling himself a shepherd, he won't be going into hiding. Let's take this slowly.
The old man behind him. Melchior, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's gather information on these people. If we know what they're planning, we can find a weakness.
They're the most powerful men in the land. If we're going to look into them, we need a lead first.
Eisen, do you have any underworld contacts in the capital itself? Like your friend at the port?
I don't go inland much, I'm afraid. But Eifried has close ties to a shadow guild. A tavern in the city, run by an old man called Baskerville, serves as a front for them.
A shadow guild? Those sorts of things actually exist?
That settles it. Let's head to that tavern. They'll have food, I'm sure.
Why not?
Yeah, I'm not too bad.
My stomach made a weird noise.
That's another sign that you're alive.
Ready for the ending today? Yeah. All of Berseria? I don't think I've ever seen Yun like actually stream a game. Do you ever stream games, or is it always art stuff? I do need to get some artwork done. I don't know if I want to spend all the money though. Just art. I get that. You do really well with it. I don't blame you. Oh, I dropped frames for some reason. I'll be right back though, 1 second.
The exorcists sure were out in full force to see the shepherd's inauguration, weren't they?
What about that guy you're after? Was he there?
What, and have to stand around looking all proper? Nah, that's not his style.
But I thought he was one of the top exorcists.
That wouldn't matter to him.
Huh. All right.
Actually, Velvet, speaking of the shepherd, I noticed he wasn't using his right arm. Was he hurt or something?
Yeah. He was badly wounded a long time ago. He lost the use of his sword arm.
That's what I figured.
But don't get the wrong idea. He's still a master swordsman with his left arm.
I can tell that from the way he moves. His movements are steady and measured, and his chi is centered below his navel.
Huh? Why does that matter?
Some people say that all the body's spiritual energy gathers in a place about 2 finger widths below the navel.
Even when he appears to be in a state of total peace, his guard is never down. He's a formidable adversary. And I think I know why my target has placed himself at Artorias' side. Because now I want to take Artorias down too.
Talking with my mic muted this whole time. Done that a lot lately. But yeah, I think the first thing we're gonna do, I'm trying to be smart about it. The art stuff. I was just trying to figure, I think I need to do an avatar first. I want, like, this one that I'm using now for my person is a stock one. So I wanted like an actual. I want an actual unique one. So it's like doing that first. Doing the unique one first and then doing emotes and stuff, I guess. I do think we'll probably just purely go cheap for now. And then save up a little money and go better later on down the road, kind of thing. probably will end up doing. Could maybe look into doing some of it myself, I think, but that's what we'll end up doing. Yeah, I was looking at like people that done stuff for like avatars and stuff for the face rig and different things. And it was like $350 to $400 to get that stuff done. And that was like the low end. That wasn't even with all the extra stuff that can go with it.
Shepherd, savior of mankind who guides us through the darkness. What an appropriate title for Lord Artorias. I believe in him. As long as we have Shepherd Artorias, we'll make it through this era of disaster.
Shepherd Artorias?
How pompous can you get?
Artorias has already seized control of all religious and secular power in Midgand. But now that he's taken on this new title, he's no longer just an authority figure. He's become the very hope of the masses.
A dangerous opponent indeed.
After seeing that, will you still fight him?
Of course I will. He could be a god for all I care. I'll have my vengeance, no matter what.
Oh, thank you for the boots. Konzo, how you doing? How's little Konzo? But it's one of those things, I think, with emotes. I don't know. Streaming's nice, but a lot of times you put so much money in it. So much money that I can't really afford it at the moment, so little bitty things at a time. I mean, I guess we could do some kind of donation go on stream, but I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do that.
Take a look at this.
Wow.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
Treasure discovered?
Scout ship settings.
Finally catch this stream. Appreciate you. I know I stream at a weird time for a lot of people. Kind of early. Kind of early, but it works for me. Lately, we did do 2 streams yesterday, though. One early and then one mid-afternoon for me. Wait, let me get something to like... Yeah, it works for Europeans. That's why most of my people, you guys are from Europeans. It's like, here it's pretty early. Which it is Saturday, but I guess people sleep in too. How did I miss that chest? Because I think we already went up here, didn't we? Yeah, I thought we already went up here. So confused. These things are getting expensive. You found a cat's. One second, I gotta get my table. Yeah, but how you doing today, Konzo? You guys all got such fancy names. Konzo and Young Fur. And I'm just little curse boopses. I do think for our avatar, we'll probably go more for a witch style. Kind of like, Maggie Lou in this game, but probably not exactly. This is a new guy. Wait a minute. Nah, this would work, yeah. I'm not... I still need to find somebody to do the actual work. I think so too. I said I found somebody that might do it, but I haven't heard anything back. Fun fact, like getting an avatar made is expensive. I don't know, I guess a lot of artwork is expensive. Once you just get someone cheap. I forgot how to ban people. I was sitting there like looking at it. I was like, okay, I know there's a way to ban people, but I couldn't figure it out. That's why it took a while.
Wonderful. I teared up
I couldn't
halfway
figure it out.
through.
I was so worried when the demons appeared. I'm so glad I put my faith in the Abbey.
The exorcists put their lives on the line to protect us. We've got to do what we can to help.
I want to marry the shepherd when I grow up.
Now that's popularity.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, VStreamer. Just like sitting there like trying to figure out how in the world to ban. I was sitting there like trying to right click his name. I was doing all kinds of things. Need more mods or what? Yeah. I don't really need mods though, that's the thing. But it's not that big of a deal. We'll get mods eventually once the channel it goes on a little bit longer. I actually get to know a few of you more. I feel like Relentless is pretty much the top running to be mod so far. Yeah, I agree. I have one mod, and that's somebody I've known for a couple years now. So that's the only mod I have. Oh, my headset's beeping. Yeah. Like, that's kind of the nice thing about VIP. You know, you can just give people VIP. Just give them VIP instead of mod. Man, this music is dramatic. Dramatic music intensifies. Yeah, I agree.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Repent? Are you talking to me?
Yes. When I look at your vestments around your chest, your hips, I can tell your sins are many and deep.
Say that again. Exactly what were you staring at?
Yeah, man, my eyes are up here.
Mankind is rife with sin, and I am no different. You must acknowledge your misdeeds and confess them to the great Empyreans. By confronting your sinful urges, you will be empowered to resist them.
Is that so? You're saying I just need to confess all the bad things I've done?
Yes, confess your darkest sins, my child, assured that none is beyond the forgiveness of the Empyreans.
Empyreans, hear my confession. When I was in prison, I instigated a riot and used it to break myself out.
Huh?
Then I set fire to some warehouses in town and stole a ship to make my getaway. Then I teamed up with some pirates to destroy a military fortress. I killed anyone who got in my way.
What?
What do you think, Father? Will the Empyreans forgive me?
I think you should turn yourself into the Abbey and let them help you repent.
That's convenient. I'm already planning on going to the Abbey. You see, I'm going to kill their boss, Artorias.
I need an exorcist over here! Quick! Somebody! Anybody!
That's about how I figured it'd go.
Velvet, don't mess around. Easy Run Church, yeah, okay. Yeah, I feel like the only time you need a lot of mod, I don't know, I feel like probably like 5 mods maybe is solid a lot of times, but I think a lot of times it just depends on how long you stream too and how often you stream, and I don't know. You can just do most of it if you can just remember the buttons, actually.
That is one impressive cathedral. It fits the capital.
Yes. It's incredible.
It's as I heard. It wasn't built using Moloch arts, but the latest architectural engineering techniques. Look at those arches, the mathematical logic, the structural ornamentation. This is an architectural marvel.
So, is that Empyrean in there?
I highly doubt it. Empyrean worship has become mostly symbolic over the years. This cathedral wasn't built as a place of worship. It's commemorative, to celebrate the continent's unification.
In other words, a show of power.
That explains why they spared no expense.
It's too early to be impressed. This is just the entrance, and it's unfinished. They're constructing a colossal temple inside here. They say it'll take centuries to complete.
Centuries? That's insane. How could they think that's a good idea?
Your guess is as good as mine. I suppose that sometimes humans just have a need to push their limits.
Yeah, seriously.
The Reaper and a Demon are shaking their heads at this overwrought monstrosity. Intrinsic worth, 0.
I wonder what it'll look like when it's finished.
Streaming is a lot of work, though, honestly. I mean, if you actually care about growing, I guess. If you're fine, like, staying small and never really getting chatters, it's not. Used in special miso hodgepodge. Some people are very happy, though, having no viewers. I know plenty of people that's been streaming for 4 or 5 years, if not longer, and they never get more than 2 or 3 viewers, and they're very, very happy. They pick up every item and speak to every NPC. That's what was happening when we were playing The Last of Us. I played on grounded mode, and we it was one of the bad games to start streaming with because I was so bad at it. We died. We spent like an hour beating a part that should take like 5 minutes. It's a great game to like let people. Luckily, a lot of you guys didn't know me then, so it was fine. None of you saw that struggle bus. This game, we actually upped the difficulty from what we started at. I heard one of the join the Abbey. Is that true? That would be Lord Oscar. He serves our prayers and example at that. Sleep to a younger son so they can have a close tie to the shepherd. Haha, well played, house. Schemers. Exodus at the prison was a nobleman? Making me grow as a streamer? Well, that explains a lot. I think, like, I don't think it matters what, a lot of times, like, how good your content is and stuff. You can get viewers. There's always somebody out there that will watch you. It's just getting people to find your channel, and that's where most of the work of streaming is just getting people to actually come to your channel and give you a chance. And then hopefully realize how amazing you are. And you just kind of hope the viewers you get stuck with aren't annoying, because then you can't be picky, you know? So it's like you're just stuck with them. It's like we're just stuck. You're stuck with us now, you know? Aw, man. Okay, auto-cook. Everybody's level 2 right now.
This'll do. Try some.
Feels like we've picked up so many items.
He may be the shepherd now, but no one knows who he was before the Advent, or what he did.
No,
oh, we know.
They don't.
But he showed up one day with a mallet in tow, routed the demons, and formed a band of skilled young exorcists.
That sounds pretty suspicious.
Right? But the kingdom readily acknowledged his abilities and his conviction, and threw its full support behind him.
Maybe he plans on usurping power for himself.
Not likely. He's worked tirelessly to rebuild the church and state, and shore up the royal family's position.
Lining his pockets from the state coffers, then.
Not the slightest chance. Rather, he's got all the other higher-ups worried he's working himself to death.
Then what's he after?
Oh, just so loud.
Maybe there is no ulterior motive. Maybe he is our shepherd. Whatever the case, if he hadn't shown up when he did 3 years ago, Midgand would be a smoking ruin.
I think that's why I go for a lot of people are like, you know, why are you doing like the face rig? Why are you doing a lot of the other stuff? It's kind of nice to not be yourself when you stream. I can kind of just do what I want. Make a little bit of a character as I go. Seems fun to like be other than yourself. You gotta be yourself all the time, you know? Why not change it up for streaming? Be somebody you're usually not, and I get our bots. You guys are just too down on yourselves. And everybody's like, well, we're just joking, but, you know, like, being passive-aggressive against yourself is never a good thing.
It's a history book titled The Rise and Fall of Midgand. About 800 years ago, our continent was conquered by a military force from another continent. Few records exist of the following 500 years. A period known as the Era of Darkness, or the Dark Period. Then 300 years ago, a great hero named Claudin Asgard reunited the kingdom, bringing an end to the Dark Period.
Claudin, huh? Where have I heard that name before?
All right, that's enough for today.
Thanks for teaching me, Arthur. Your techniques are so amazing. Where did you learn them?
They came from my own master, a man named Claudin. He developed them himself.
Wow, they're so graceful. I wish I could move like that.
I've taught you the forms, but for some reason your execution deviates from the ideal.
Well, my body just kinda moves on its own.
You're a handful, Velvet. But I will say you do resemble Claudin some. He was a strange person himself. He always wore this peculiar cape, for instance.
Cape, you say?
Deep down, Claudin was strong like fire, vivacious like water, steadfast like earth, and free like wind. I can't help but admire him to this day.
Wow, I'd love to meet him.
Sadly, that's impossible.
Is he dead?
Yes, he is. He died to protect me. That's why
No way. The events recounted in this book happened 300 years ago. It can't be the same Claudin.
Velvet, are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't mind me.
King Claudin was quite strong, wasn't he?
He was more than just that. He's the most well-loved and trusted king in our history. Or so the book claims.
To this day, all of Midgand's rulers claim to be direct descendants of King Claudin Asgard. Knowing that, there might be meaning behind them bestowing Artorias with the grandiose title of Shepherd. I could see it as an attempt to recreate the same glory enjoyed by the Hero King who ended the Dark Period.
If that's true, it's a childish ploy. The world's not so easily changed.
I wouldn't be so sure. What matters is that the title inspires hope in the people, who in turn give him their support. Then, as their shepherd, he can guide his flock in any direction he pleases.
If Artorias knowingly accepted that title, we can be sure he's fully committed to his cause.
Oh, he's certainly committed. I've seen just how far he's willing to go.
Bye, Elda. Thanks for the boots. I appreciate you. I know I keep on going silent, but we're not gonna talk when we got people talking in the game. I think that's gonna be one pretty steadfast rule here. If we're in a cutscene or whatever, I guess I could just pause it a lot of times and talk for a second. That's another thing with streaming too. A lot of people only give you like a couple, even like a minute to answer them. I was talking to one person one day about different stream stuff, and they're like, I give somebody 2 minutes to answer me when I go in their stream. If they don't answer me in 2 minutes, I never go back to their stream again. And I'm like, sometimes, you know, you just get distracted. It happens. I always get distracted by shiny stuff and stuff going on. And I think we've done most everything here. We went that way. Did we go up these stairs? That way no one is ignored. Easy. Yep. I always wonder, like, streams are kind of hard for me to, which I guess is kind of nice. I mean, it's kind of easy way to support them. It's people that don't use mics, you know, they always just type out their answer. I mean, I guess that's kind of nice in one way, especially like if it's a friend and you want to support them, but you can support others too while you support them. I guess. Easier to watch more than one stream if one person's not really actually speaking out loud, I guess. Just saying thank you when getting subs so they don't get a free shout out. I used to not have a mic. I mean, I said it's one of those things. It's kind of nice because then you don't have to. It's like you don't have to like watch their stream. A lot of times, I like to lurk in streams and just watch and not chat because it's kind of hard to find time to just sit and chat. But if they just like type it out, it's kind of nice because then you can just type your answers when you get the chance and stuff. It's nice. So I kind of appreciate you people that don't use mics. I don't know if there's any like huge streamers that don't use mics. pretty, like, not new to Twitch. This account's really new, and we're trying something way different. But I've been around Twitch a while. I can't turn it off. Why can't you turn it off? You got a very nice voice, John, honestly. Butters and biscuits, you know? That's a cool kid to say.
What'll it be?
Some food for the boy.
Mabo curry is our specialty. It takes a week to stew properly.
Mabo curry.
Some of that, then. Say, do you know a man named Baskerville? I heard we might find him here.
That old man? A scoundrel and criminal who went against the rules of the Abbey. They executed him long ago.
Oh.
Velvet, this Mabo curry is amazing.
You get along so well. Is he your brother?
No.
No, he wouldn't be, would he? After all, your brother was murdered before your eyes.
How do you know that?
The shadows watch those who flinch from the light.
So the guild is still active, even after Baskerville's arrest?
That's right. Just like how Ifreed's crew continues their piracy, even without their captain.
So you're the contact?
What may I help you with?
I want to know what Artorias is planning.
Information such as that? It won't come cheap. I have here a list of jobs, not one remotely legal. Take care of all of them, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Search for a missing man, foil an ambush? I don't know. Disappeared.
Take this with you as documentation. It's fake, but it's a good fake. It'll hold up to inspection.
It's registered to Mogulu's menagerie?
Oh? Was that not the name you gave to the guard at the gate?
I can see you're a group to be reckoned with.
Report back here once you're finished. However, be aware that should you fail...
Then this conversation never took place. Got it. I'll cause you no trouble.
I appreciate your understanding. You're welcome to stay the night, free of charge. Forget about work until the morning comes. Right. You're missing Captain Ifreed. The captain has done much toward our viability. I promise that I'll share anything I hear about him for no charge.
Thanks. All we know is there was a pendulum on the ground at the last place he was seen. And that Legate Melchior is connected to the captain's disappearance. How? We don't know.
Sounds like you've got problems of your own. Do you really have time to take on ours as well?
I could ask you why you've tied yourself up with Velvet.
Me? I've got a debt to repay. Without her, there's no way I'd have ever found my blade again.
A demon repaying a debt? Ridiculous.
As ridiculous as a pirate Moloch, you think? No matter how you look at it, there's nothing reasonable about our rogue existence. And in this brave new world governed by reason, a rogue can either rage and become a monster like me,
or band together with others. Like a ship full of pirates, perhaps.
Exactly. I admire Velvet's courage, squaring off against the whole world on her own. Few can accomplish that. It takes strength, real strength, and I'm curious where it comes from.
So you're doing it for yourself after all?
Is that so wrong?
No. I'm the same. I need allies on my side, with the strength and courage to combat this so-called order imposed by the Abbey. But anyone who's willing to put up with the creed folly of Ifrit's pirates has to be an even bigger fool than we are. So I'm like you. I want to know how deep her foolishness goes.
She'd kill you if she heard that, you know.
It's a compliment. Fools that big aren't born every day.
Aha. And I imagine your dear Captain Ifrit's much the same.
Aye. That man flies his full flag proudly.
The Shepherd Artorias, He's got the populace eating from the palm of his hand. I wonder... just how deeply will the fangs of our would-be tragic heroine scar this broken world of ours? I've got a traitor to find, but in the meantime, this should be a good show.
I like how we were like nice enough to come and eat their food and then we steal the recipe. This is our recipe now. Haha. Get wrecked.
A kind face for such a hard woman.
She knew about me in our cover. She's got ears everywhere.
And that's not all. She called the papers fake, but they're not.
So she's got spies working on the inside, too.
I heard that her predecessor, Baskerville, was a monument against authority. But to think he was executed.
They've lost their leader, but remain unconquered. Not an organization to trifle with.
That's how they have to be to take on the Abbey. We'd better succeed on our missions, and not just to get the information we need.
Yeah. Besides, I'd like to get another of those drinks, too.
You're a man of taste. That place always has the best.
You'd better work hard, too, if you want more Mabo curry.
I will.
I have never been drunk in my entire life, fun fact. Random factoid of the day.
Take a look at this.
Oh, level 2, let's go. We got 14 soy sauces. We got 2 more items to find here.
Scout ship setting sail.
A pendant? Nothing of any worth to me.
Gonna sound like the howling of a beast? It's a pretty shade of red. I actually think it would suit you nice. I'm not sure if I would take that as an insult. Dig yourself deeper. Haven't you ever heard that phrase? It means you can take someone cute and dress them up nicer and they'll be even cuter. You got that wrong on so many levels. I don't know. Give pearls to rat pigs, caviar to the general, and... or I put you on death ears.
Pendant? Nothing of any...
You can dress them so fancy too. Just walk around like that. That's like, you know, For those boys that are like, man, she doesn't have a pretty face, let's just put a giant blue head on her, and then you get the body. This will be a fun game for chat points for chat to pick the costume, the outfits. Right, is that a new room? Did the customer start any job the Bloodwinds will throw at you? Care to see for yourself? This is one of those games, yeah. Yeah, that'll be fun. This is a game where you try to bring the right orders to the customers who are waiting to have the orders taken will have a speech on their heads. Takes paper up orders from the head cook. Take the right orders to the right customers. Each time you do so will count as successful if you bring a customer. But a word letter will count towards requirement of orders. You need to be careful. You're only allowed a limited number of failed orders before getting game over. You choose whether to continue or quit the game. Quit the game you'll be over with. Stage. The key to the game is carefully watching for the customer's order while working to effectively deliver. I said at one time, so try to plan your routes as efficiently as possible. And really bad mini games. Oh, that was easy. Diner Dash? Yeah. They're like, hey, here's you a minigame, and they're basically just like, we'll make you work for free. Right. Homemade bread? Cake. Well, I messed that up somehow. I guess I guess I wasn't paying attention to what our order is. So, but I think you'll find yourself in your very own fan club. Very professional with our giant redhead. Oh no, not velvet. Pudding. Peach pie. Man, that's getting way harder. There's so much to read. I'm trying to like bum. Lasagna? Seafood salad? Olive curry? I done really bad there. This is tough. Pudding. Lasagna. Where's tofu salad at? Oh, it's on top. Curry. I forgot what the second guy wanted. Oh no. What the guy want? I have no clue. It's fine. Lasagna. Jeez. I'm kinda bad at this. No, I didn't do that. Wait. This is why people come to streams though, is to watch me play, minigames badly. Okay, bad about it. Man. Diner Dash. This is why we were never a waitress. Never ever. Cossonate. Olive curry. Seafood salad. Imagine your waitress running in circles as you eat. Is it better for her to run in circles around you, or is it better to her just like stand over you and wait for you to order? Okay. I forgot what the guy said. We actually got that right. Mabu curry. Pudding. Seafood salad. The other thing. Curry. No curry and fruit cake. Jeez, we did it though. I don't think anyone would mind if their waitress was Velvet. Yeah, I know. Prefer the card game to this one? Yeah. And it doesn't look a good maid outfit. Tasty tea. Bread. Oh, I didn't actually read that. I think it was cheese soup. Cereal. Okay, we're getting the hang of this. My memory's getting a little bit better. Chicken. Savory egg pudding. B-word chicken. Chicken. Oh, man. Fruitcake. Chicken. Tasty tea. Meat pie. Chicken. Savory custard. Some pudding. Chicken. Dang. I just panicked that I messed that one up. Take two. I wish their boxes were a little bit bigger on clicking them when you try to serve them food. Chicken. Meat pie. Savory custard. Okay. Chicken, cheese soup, chicken, borscht, Oh, we did it. Jeez. Oh no, it's still going. Oh no. I don't know what I did wrong there. I think you can only have 2 dishes at a time, can't you? I think that's what I messed up on. You can only have 2 dishes at a time, and I tried to do 3, and I think it like messed my numbers up. I think we done that earlier too. So we're only allowed to have 2 on the plate. Okay. This restaurant has way too many dishes. They need to cut down on their dishes if they want to make more money. Chicken. 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 Pudding. Oh, man. Chicken. Cake. Chicken. Pudding. Pudding. Tasty tea. Chicken. Pudding. Oh, okay. It's fine, we messed that last order up. Are we done? Yay, we're done. Thank goodness. Man, we need so much stuff to get this stuff. But we did it! Yay!
a scholar missing on the road to Gallus Lake.
Strange request.
If they know where he vanished, why don't they just look for him there?
Exactly. And what's so illegal about a missing persons case that you gotta go to the underworld?
I can think of a few possibilities, but our job isn't to ask questions.
We just went that way to see if there was any new voices. The spawn rate on a lot of these items is pretty high.
This'll do. Try some.
That ceremony was simply fantastic. Lord Artorias' speech was brilliant, of course, but Prince Percival was really something too. He raises up Artorias to help the country and its people, then willingly steps down. Now that's what I call a king.
You think so? Well, to me, he just looks like a wimp.
He may look that way, but he has a great inner strength. He's excelled as a scholar and a leader since he was young. His only hobby is falconry, but sadly I hear he hasn't had the time for it lately.
You seem like a big supporter of his.
Well, he's got 2 younger brothers, but just between you and me, they're dolts. Worse, they hang with a bad crowd. If anything were to happen to Prince Percival, the future of Midgand would be bleak.
I see. So everyone's hopes are riding on him then.
Which means Midgand's vulnerable without him.
I feel like that's a word that we don't use enough anymore. Adults. This game has made cooking easier than Vesperia was. Vesperia, you could. I think you can. I don't think you can fail cooking in this, can you? No, in Vesperia. And also, you can do it auto too. The auto thing is really nice. You can just buy a bunch of cheap ingredients and basically just like spam. You know, every time you do a battle. Should we change her outfit, by the way? She already looks so fancy. There's like a girl that looks like she can drug through the mud.
High Priest Gideon is an honest and righteous man. He's dedicated his life to his faith and to the church. Now, as the representative of the clergy, he's thrown his full support behind the abbey.
So, he's a man of principle.
That's right. He even donated his personal savings to support orphanages and hospitals. So be at ease, for he offers up prayers for all equally, even for the more dubious among us, such as yourselves.
Right. I'm so grateful.
I can feel the tears of gratitude coming. Any moment now.
That was rude, guys. Hey James, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. How are you? How are you? Or welcome back, I mean.
Outrageous! Why doesn't the Abbey crack down on the taverns? They are dens of evil that dispense only luxury, temptation, and escape. They must be stopped.
I'd rather they didn't. That place over there has the best drinks in town.
See, that's exactly what I mean. They tempt us into wickedness, ruining man and woman alike. The more you drink, the happier and more joyful you get. All the important things in life stop mattering.
Their mabo curry is delicious.
No, no, no! See? Even children are being tempted by their evils. Eating both mabo and curry together. It's heresy. There is a limit to the amount of luxury one can endure. What the world needs now is abstinence, austerity, restraint.
If you want to deny yourself, go ahead and do it. But don't force your beliefs onto others. People eat to live. Some even live to eat. It's part of being human.
Velvet.
That's pretty convincing coming from you.
Leave me alone.
Hey, I want to eat and drink to my heart's content too, but doing so makes us no better than animals. In order for humanity to survive these harsh times, we need to overcome our instincts and act like rational beings.
This dude's a douche. I like how like dead the eyes look too. Like the eyes look dead. Like, especially from this angle. She just pulled a comb out of her butt. But it's like, you know, just dead eyes staring into your soul. As this guy's ranting about fornication and food.
Praise be Shepherd Artorius. Thanks to him, people have started worshipping the Empyreans again. Now our salvation is at hand.
The Empyreans. They're the gods that created the world?
Yeah. The 4 Empyreans each rule one of the 4 elements. Earth, water, fire, and wind. I read in a book that Empyrean worship is the oldest form of human religion.
The Midgand Church also worshipped the Empyreans. But because we've had peace and prosperity for so long, true belief in them has slowly faded.
So now that people are frightened of the demon blight, they're clinging to their once-forgotten gods. Wait a minute. Maybe Artorius is using religion to manipulate the people into following him.
Oh, great Empyreans! Please grant Shepherd Artorius the strength to save your humble servants.
If that's the case, he's done a damn fine job of it.
Do we have any religious people in chat? I feel like religion talking on Twitch is probably always a solid option to do. Religion and politics.
Take a look at this. Scout ship setting.
I'm missing 2 items out of there. I don't know how we get them though. I need to quit talking so low. I think my mic really drops my voice when I talk too low. Talk a little bit louder, clearer, talk slower. Get to the point in life where you just talk really fast. Have you guys been reading any good books lately? I've been trying to like... I like fantasy books. I'm a big fantasy nerd. If you guys got any recommendations, I would appreciate it. I've been reading a lot of young adult books, which I think are good, like filler books, but they never feel the same.
Greetings, Magilou's Menagerie. You've come to exactly the right place.
You must be a Bloodwing. What do you want?
You already know about the Code Red demons, right?
The really strong demons the Abbey wants gone? Yeah.
Would you ever consider hunting them down for us? We'll reward you properly.
Reward? Why pay us when the Abbey would do it for free?
It's complicated. The Abbey is calculating in their deployments, especially where Code Red demons are concerned.
I get it. They'll only act if they determine the demon would cause more harm than the losses they'd incur in battling it. That does seem logical.
But sometimes people have lost a loved one to such a demon. Or sometimes they have a connection to the person the demon used to be. Wherever there's a Code Red demon, you can bet there are people willing to pay good money to have it killed.
And let me guess, that's where the Bloodwings come in.
Exactly. There are Bloodwings all throughout Midgand who have information on these Code Red demons. If you defeat a demon and report back to my comrades, they'll make sure you're well compensated.
All right, I understand. But I won't make any promises.
That's fine. No sense in drawing up a contract when the hunter probably won't survive anyway. If you get results, let us know. We'll hold up our end. That being said, I'd feel guilty if I didn't help out at least a little, so here, take this.
Those Bloodwings are definitely a rough crowd.
To be fair, things are never that straightforward when you're dealing with demons.
All that matters is that there's something in it for us if we hunt those Code Red demons. The only thing better than fighting formidable foes is getting paid for it.
Just remember that these Code Red demons are tough enough to make the Abbey shiver. We'd be wise not to underestimate them.
We should talk to those Bloodwings before considering any of the marks. They might have information that will help us prepare.
Yeah, and we better remember to upgrade our equipment.
Right.
You can use by pressing L2 while you're in a town or field, or teleport you directly to the... I'm ready. If you screw up during hunt, I will be responsible. Good luck.
Hey, Laffy said.
What is it, Roguro?
Mabo curry.
Huh? Oh.
You're an interesting one. You like Mabo curry that much, huh?
It smells good. And it's creamy and kind of spicy. Eating it made me feel nice.
I'd say you love it then. Do all Malakim have such an appetite?
Each has their own tastes. Some eat a lot, some eat a little. Just like humans or demons.
What do you like, Eizen?
Drinks, I suppose.
What else?
Pretty much just drinks.
Don't you like anything else?
Is it a problem if I don't?
No. I'm just wondering.
For me, it's drinks and candied sweet potatoes.
That's where you boil strips of sweet potato in oil and then coat them in sugar, right?
Yeah, I never get tired of them.
So you like to drink, but you've also got a sweet tooth?
Yeah. Is that so strange?
No.
Candied sweet potatoes. Sounds good.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just a sign that you're alive, remember?
Right.
We didn't get the recipe for candied sweet potatoes there? It can't be that hard. Yeah, it's have it pretty much freely. Let's see if your papers are alright, move along. None of that performance stuff. Where are we supposed to go here? To the right? This game just looks... I don't know, I used to play RPGs all the time when I was younger. Feels like the older I've gotten, the more overwhelming games feel. I think part of it is just a lot of it's like just the amount of time you have to play and focus on a game. Feels like, you know, you should be a little bit more responsible with your time.
When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero!
Nothing can stop these.
these fists!
Hey, that noisy demon looks pretty strong. Think it might be one of those Code Red demons?
Doesn't matter to me. I'd rather not waste my time fighting it if I don't need to.
I don't see it as a waste of time. Look, the Abbey only has a handful of exorcists strong enough to take something like this down, right?
Probably. I'd say praetors like Lady Teresa and the legates could probably take it on.
And those guys are all your enemies, right?
I see where you're going with this. The Abbey is strong, both in its individual members and as an organization.
And if we're to close the gap between us and them, we need to fight strong opponents like this demon.
Yeah, basically.
That's what I would do. But you're free to make your own decision.
All right.
I bet you this thing will...
I'll concede the point.
But we
You
should
guys think we could
determine
beat
just
this
how
demon?
strong it is first. I don't want us to bite off more than we can chew.
That goes without saying. I'd rather not get myself killed due to inadequate preparation.
You don't have to worry that much. If you want to go fight, I'll help keep you safe myself. I promise.
I don't recall asking for your protection.
You don't need to.
How did we get there? Is it all the way back over here? I don't know if we can beat this thing or not. We can try though.
You're strong. The size of that axe.
Watch yourselves. This guy means business.
I know. Training isn't worthwhile if you get killed while doing it.
No mercy! Wounds that will fire!
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem! Hurricane, see this? Deception! For what? Deception! Step! Come on! See this? Deception! See this? We're wide open! No escape!
That was easy. Powerhouse? Increases the speed at which the... Grants a random skill that increases the speed in which quick master skills are earned.
Whew. That thing was pretty strong.
You just wanted something good to train on.
I'm not in it just for myself. If I get stronger, I'll be more helpful in your battles. This counts towards the repayment of my debt.
But you don't deny at least part of it was for yourself.
Of course not. Every true swordsman wants to train so they can improve themselves.
It might be a little late to ask, but what debt exactly are you repaying, Rokuro?
My sword is my life. When I was separated from it, Velvet told me where to find it. Also, she broke me free from a 500-year-long prison sentence.
You say that like it's an afterthought.
And that's why I can't fully trust you.
I don't follow. Us Rangetsu men are renowned for our sense of duty and commitment.
Actually, now that you mention it, Rangetsu's a pretty unusual last name.
I heard your family specializes in unconventional swords and fighting styles.
That's true. Our ancestor was a swordsman from way off in another country who came to this land a long time ago.
A foreign swordsman, huh? I guess that explains why your swords and techniques stand out so much.
He had quite a hard time getting by in this unusual land, until he was taken in by an aristocratic family. Ever since, the Rangetsu clan has accepted the rule of their benefactors and has served them in repayment of their debt.
Serve them as bodyguards?
Bodyguards, assassins, spies, body doubles.
Whatever the order, your family will carry it through.
Always return that which you've borrowed, even if you must repay it with your life. That was our ancestors' creed. In truth, 4 of my 5 older brothers are dead. You have to admit, we take our sense of duty seriously.
Yeah.
All right, I get it. You and your family are all tied to your sense of honor.
That seems to be the case. We can count on him. As long as he's on our side, at least.
Oh, come on, that's not fair.
I'll be right back, guys. 1 second. Hey, Phoenix. How you doing, Phoenix? We're back. What time is it? It's already after 9. Yeah, that fight there wasn't hard at all. I feel like you should always go. This game does a really good job of giving you good prizes for like beating enemies. A lot of games it feels like they just give you like a sword or something, which is fine a lot of times, but
move it or die. You're wide open. This
What's up, Freak? How are you? What? This game does a good job, like, when you beat, like, extra strong enemies, it gives you good things. The same with, like, playing on higher difficulties. Makes it more, like, worthwhile. Oh. I don't know what we're supposed to do with the Bloodwing thing.
On to battle.
They were nothing.
You're fighting the Reaper.
We're finished here. Let's go.
Looks like you want to die.
We're finished here. Let's go.
Got a bunch of side stuff to do, of course. How's everybody doing today, by the way? Everybody alright? It's always side stuff.
I wish I had power like that.
I'd forget about it if I were you.
Is my mic loud enough for you guys? I feel like it's probably fine. I looked earlier. I always kind of overthink when people don't answer me, right? But I get, it's kind of just Twitch a lot of times. People just don't respond a lot of times. I think it's one of the biggest things of like trying to get past the streaming is people don't always respond to you. Especially when you're like got an overthinky brain where you're thinking, well, maybe my mic is messed up, maybe something else is messed up, but it's just people like not. Yeah. It's one of those things. It's no big deal, really. But it does make it kind of tough. world was empty brainy.
Be proud. You made me unleash my full power.
Yeah, I appreciate the lurk. A lot of people never tell you that they're lurking though. Like they'll come in and like say stuff, but they'll never tell you that they're not, like they don't have sound on and stuff. I wasn't talking about you, I was talking about other people. I think my own streaming room would help a lot. I have a lot of like stuff going on in my background off and on. So it's kind of like I need to mute myself sometimes to like make up for it. Sound of the wind. Yeah, that's my problem. Like, a lot of times just said people, like, don't... There's a lot of people that just, like, almost never respond to. So that's my problem. It's like, I always just assume my mic's muted, but it's just them not being... actually listening to my stream kind of stuff.
Come on, really?
It's no big deal, though. Brains can just be a pain sometimes. Never mute my mic, yeah. That's why I started like typing too while I'm in a cutscene and stuff, so I can still talk to you guys.
Here I come!
Come on, really?
Yeah, dogs. I don't have a dog. All I got is a cat. He does get annoying sometimes, though. Taking a break at the moment, then after I finish this, taking a break, I guess you mean? Are you excited for the ending? It's always kind of bittersweet, a lot of games. Getting to the end, and you know you're kind of just done. You accidentally went the wrong way, or the right way there, I mean.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem! Who wants some next? See this?
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
Huh. What'll it take to make you go all out?
I gotta fish to move into something else. Got 6 more to start. What's your next game gonna be? What's your next game gonna be, Relentless? We might get affiliate today. I think.
Sorry to cut you down.
I like Dragon Quest XI because so many.
this quick! Silly flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! No escape!
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, yeah. I almost never replay games anymore, sadly.
Don't get overconfident.
I used to off and on replay them, but they're just so many I want to play, so...
I'll cut down anyone in my way!
It's hard to keep up with all this mastering items thing in this game.
Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
Comfort without...
Don't waste my time.
Victory is ours.
I feel like it's better to have like a bunch of games that you want to play though than have no choices, I guess.
Always ready to fight.
Come on, really?
good choice. Prepare for the reap. Take a look at this. Scout ship setting sail.
Forward. Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem! Eat it! Let's go! Pull up! Push it! See this? It's a... No escape! Eat it! You're wide open! No escape!
If you want to live, get out of my way.
These boss battles are not really that hard. We're not like on easy mode. I think we're like on... Oh, not that button. That was close. I think we're like on the second to highest difficulty. Well, I guess third highest now that we just unlocked another one. I really want to play Final Fantasy VII, the remake. I feel like it doesn't look like anything, though, of,
I wish I had power like that.
nice, we got another pair of these boots. Get a little bit better at, like, leveling up our skills.
You better be ready.
Oh, we died.
Disgraceful.
Wow.
I refuse to fall here.
Oh, you don't like our helmet? Change if you want, perps. We got this one too. Just looks so cute, perps. How you doing today, pups? Good morning, and how do you do? Good morning, I'm fine, how are you? So the only one that he doesn't have is wind, and that's the one she's got equipped right now, so... Silly, I'm good. How are you? Great. Great. Starting to get hungry, but... Silly, I'm good. Tails coins? This world is big. Lovely seashell?
Move it or die. Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero!
Victory is ours.
Amber garment? I don't know which ways we've been here. This place is so, like, overwhelmingly big, it's kinda hard to figure out which paths we've taken, which one we haven't. I feel like we haven't been this way at all. Because of, chests and stuff. Holy bottle? Appreciate all you guys hanging out today, by the way. Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's doing pretty good. On this Saturday? They say with confidence. Can't go that way anyways.
Always ready to fight. It's a flash!
Unarmed, hard
Saturday?
These are deadly weapons.
You'll be rust on my blade.
Victory is ours.
Gear grabber? A sash, a garment, and some belts. Bunch of stuff we don't need. The Aphrodite stuff is actually kind of nice. If we make it back to town, we can definitely break down a lot of that and upgrade our one we're wearing. hope I didn't mean to do that.
Come on, really?
Come on, really? Are you in any rush to talk today, Perks? Or work out today, I guess? Where are we going? I might stream up a little bit longer today. We'll see. Not sure how much longer, but... I don't know how much, like, in the rush you are to work out today. Or hang out today, no more than an extra, I guess. It's a long one today. Okay. That works. Sounds good. I'll probably just do it maybe another 30 minutes, then maybe at 10:30 my time. I can't remember which pathways we've been here. Have we been this way? I don't remember. Kinda stinks this stuff spawns in so fast sometimes, just because I don't know where I've been and not been, because a lot of it just spawns back in. We have like an open treasure chest or something. Pushed that too fast, I don't know what we picked up.
Looks like you want to die.
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
The long one today. Yeah, we haven't been this way. This area is so big though. I kinda wish it was a little bit more obvious about which ways you've been. At least I'm just completely missing something on the map. Since we're gonna, I'm gonna be right back. I need to grab some food, even something small, tide me over until later. I'll be Okay, we back. How's everybody doing, by the way? You guys having a good weekend? Yeah, that's how it is here, too. Not full lockdown, I guess, but... An angel halo. Now we look dead. Never open back up, yeah. America's kind of a mess right now. We've had all these businesses closed because of the sickness, and now all these riotings are destroying even more businesses. It's a tough time to be a small business owner in America right now.
I wish I had power like that.
I'd forget about it if I were you. I think honestly, with the longer stream, we'll probably just play until we get to the next town and probably quit. Probably the goal, I think. Instead of just having like a hard set time to quit. We do have 8 viewers right now, which I think should put us right over the affiliate mark. Should, but I don't know. I don't know how it feels so hard to get 3 viewers. A lot of animals here. Aquamarine, nice. Wait, no, that ain't nice. That's not what we needed. I got excited for a second, but I just realized that's not the one we need. We need a wind one. A wind one or a completely new one.
is ours.
Victory is ours. Silky touch, torch touch, blah blah blah. Words are hard.
You better be ready.
Let's go! You're wide open! Let's go! No escape! You're wide open! Hold up! Forget the feet! Quickness! Hold up! Hold up! Hold up! One! One down! Who wants some mix?
No, I can't die here.
That was rough. Sorcerer, Implicator. Let's see, you can pass or not, Implicator. Guess so.
Move it or die. No, Killing flash! But I'm this close. I won't miss! Form zero! Let's go!
I won't improve by fighting weaklings.
Looks like you want to die. Hold up! Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem! Wide open!
Take a look at this. Scout ship setting sail.
You'll be rust on my blade. See this? Let's go! No escape! This. No escape! Let's go! Eat it!
If you want to live, get out of my...
think. I think the other way's the way we came in here, I think. Sorry guys, but you know, I mean carrots, so it's like crunch crunch.
Who goes there?
What on earth are guards doing here?
Hold up! Hold up! Watch out! They've got Malachim! They're no ordinary sellswords.
Sheesh. What do you suppose they were guarding?
A little lost lamb, perhaps.
You think they're holding Mendy captive?
Food's ready. Is there someone here named Mendy? We've come to help.
Oh, thank goodness. I can finally go home.
So they were keeping you prisoner.
They made you mine vermilion ore?
Yes, I discovered a method of refining it, and it cost me dearly.
What's vermilion ore?
A rare stone made of concentrated nutrients. It can be used in medicine, but it's also poisonous.
Correct.
So you were making medicine?
Yes. They were forcing me to make a nutritional substance called nectar.
Isn't vermilion ore supposed to be highly addictive?
I told them that. But what choice did I have?
Whatever. Our task is complete. Can you get back to Logris on your own?
I can. I'm terribly sorry.
Why apologize to me?
We've done what we came for. Let's get back to the old lady.
pretty sure we searched all that, didn't we? I'm pretty sure. Anywhere we could search. We can't search to the right over there, but other than that, I think we got it all. I don't think there's anything else we need to do here.
Well, we've learned one thing coming to the capital. The Abbey and Shepherd Artorius have expanded their power immensely.
They might as well be the Empire now. They have the undying support of the populace.
The Shepherd, savior of humanity.
I wonder what he meant by the blessings of the Empyrean Enominat.
That's what they call the gods they worship in church, right? The Empyreans? He promised a lot in that speech. But can he really command such a power?
I have no idea. Not even we Malakim know of them beyond the stories and legends. He called Enominat the Fifth Empyrean. There should only be four, one ruling each element.
Is he talking about a new Empyrean?
Have you heard anything Laffy said?
Sorry. I don't know anything about this.
It doesn't matter. We should be careful about taking his words at face value. The man is no saint. He'll stop at nothing to achieve his aims. But there's no way he could have a god at his beck and call.
Don't underestimate the Abbey.
Trust me, I'm not. That's why I'm using the Shadow Guild to help us hunt them down. And to make sure that I kill him.
So many cat spirits. Let's go sleep at the inn one more time and then go to the shop, and then we'll probably end right around here. Oh, go to the shop and upgrade some of our weapons, and then we'll probably find somebody to raid. Appreciate you guys all hanging out. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Man, look at all this stuff. No problem, I'm into this part. I'm on it. Yeah. Tell me what. I have to ask you how you like the ending. Jeez. I think I could just dismantle over here.
Food's ready.
Yeah, I think on that note, guys, we're gonna call it quits. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out. I appreciate it. We did get quite a bit done, I think, at least in side stuff and a little bit of the main mission. We're doing pretty well with money and everything else. I've been pretty good at collecting. But thank you guys for watching and hanging out. I'll find somebody to read, so if you guys will stick around for a second so we can read somebody, I'd appreciate you. Much love, much boots. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. See you later. Bye, bye, bye. See you, Relentless. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Drake, Perps, Phoenix. Appreciate all you. Yeah, you too, you. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you guys supporting little old me. You guys are a bunch of sweetie pies. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid.